A report by UN Special Rapporteur Francesca Albanese has identified numerous companies linked to Israel's war in
There are
Gaza.
people who have profited from the genocide and have allowed the genocide to continue and fester, and it's absolutely necessary to know that.
And the occupation of Palestinian territories. The report names over 60 companies that have allegedly profited from the contributing to these activities. While the exact list of all 60 plus companies explicitly listed in one place in the search results, several companies are named across multiple sources as being tied to these activities. Here are some of the companies mentioned. Several companies are identified as supplying arms and weapons systems to Israel. These include major defense contractors like Lockheed Martin, F-16s, F-35 Hellfire missiles, Boeing, F-15s and Apache helicopters, JDAM kits and exhibit systems, Israel's largest weapons manufacturer providing drones and bombs. Other companies mentioned include General Dynamics, BAE Systems, Leonardo, Kessenchup, Oshkosh Operation, Electronic, Rafael Advanced Defense Systems, Israel Aerospace Industries, UIA Manufacturing, Day and Zimmerman, Aero Environment Systems. Additional companies linked to arms or weapons technology are also mentioned in the sources. Technology companies like Microsoft, Alphabet, Google, Amazon, IBM, Palantir Technologies are cited for allegedly providing cloud computing, surveillance systems, and AI tools to the Israel ministry government. Google and Amazon's involvement with Cloud Nimbus Services contract in Palantir is alleged to provide AI tools for target identification. Other technology companies mentioned include Celebrate, Cisco, Coresight AI, Infinity Dome, NextGen, and some companies linked to sponsoring conferences on Israel military technology or surveillance, infrastructure, and permit. Heavy machinery construction companies providing heavy machinery and construction equipment are also named. Caterpillar is cited for supplying multiple bulldozers and demolitions, and Hyundai, JC Benmard Excavators Limited, and Volvo Company Group are also mentioned in connection with providing machinery used in demolitions and settlement construction. Financial institutions are listed for their alleged roles in financing or investing in companies involved in military technology or in Israel's bonds. These include Barclays, BNP, Paribas, Bank of America, Citigroup, Wells Fargo, Goldman Sachs, Deutsche Bank, JP Morgan, BlackRock, Vanguard, of course, identified as major investors in listed companies. Other industries, companies, and other various industries are included. These include companies involved in airlines, shipping, and logistics like Atlas Air, Mish, and engineering companies, Chevron, Glencore. Agriculture companies like Bright Dairy, Food, and NetFM are also in the hospitality sector. Booking.com, Airbnb, and Expedia.com are
These
listed
companies and
properties
this private sector
and
has
Israeli
been
settlements.
engaging in the last 22 months in an economy that has turned genocide. I found that it was necessary to write this report because many people still don't understand why this genocide has not been stopped. Clearly there are ideological or even hegemonic reasons that affect not just Palestine but the region, but there are also private and financial interests that have underpinned for decades an economy of occupation made of destruction, resulting in the displacement and construction of an alternative ecosystem aiming to replacement of the Palestinians, and this has been enabled by a number of actors providing financial means and also legitimacy like the universities. People need to understand that what is in question now, it's an entire system, and it's impossible to disentangle what Israel does in the occupied Palestinian territory from Israel itself.